Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode 25, and today we are returning slightly earlier than planned with games against West Brom at home and Middlesbrough away in two massive clashes at the top of the table in the Championship. Before we play those games though, Jeremy and Mill will be getting on off camera. We're going to play 10 games off camera, and the run has been quite inconsistent, but not too bad at all. Of course, in the last episode, you saw our 3-0 defeat away at Eagle Park against Blackburn, and our 2-1 victory at home to Fulham. And we started the run off camera with another game against Blackburn, another defeat against Blackburn, this time at home in the Carabao Cup third round, where we were 2 goals up heading into half-time, but we threw it away from 2 goals up. Eventually, Will Buckley scored his stoppage time to make it 2-2 after Blackburn pegged us back, forced extra time, and then once Ben Thompson got sent off for a straight red card, a terrible tackle, we just capitulated. Shipped 3 goals, did get a consolation through Tom Elliott, but it was a 5-3 defeat and an 8-goal thriller, which sadly we did lose. So a bad loss there, 2 defeats in our last 3 games, both coming to the Rovers, but we did respond with 2-0 victory against Derby County at home, back in the Championship. Jordan Archer returned to the den, but conceded 2 goals, John Black scoring our first, and then Menjivar scoring in stoppage time as well. Marvin Britto did get an injury in this game, in fact it wasn't too serious, just a concussion, but after that game, another defeat as the inconsistent run continued. A loss to Sheffield United away at Bramwell Lane as Kalua gave them the only goal of the game, and following that a 1-1 draw at home against Ipswich as well, where we almost lost the game, but Jed Wallace bailed us out with 7 minutes to go to make sure we didn't have 4 defeats even, in our last 6 games. But no, is that right? Well, basically it was a poor run of form, but we did respond though. Directly after that, a 2-0 victory at home to Huddersfield in midweek. Tom Elliott and John Black, the goal scorers, are a new strike duo up top. Elliott scoring his first goal of the season, and then Black scoring again. He's been on a really good run of form, this kid, after that victory over the Terriers there. Then a late 1-0 victory away at Carrow Road against Norwich in a battle between 2 sides in the playoffs. Sean Hutchinson, club captain now, popping up with a stoppage time winner, heading in a corner and giving us a massive 3 points. And following that, 3 defeats in our last 4 games off camera, starting with a 2-2 draw away against Nottingham Forest. A topsy-turvy game here, 2 late goals. First Cooper with 6 minutes to go, 41 for us, but Matondo gave Nottingham Forest an equaliser with a minute of normal time to go. Then a victory away against Hull by 2-0. Once again, John Black scoring and Menjivar scoring as well. Black has been on a great run of form of late. He's now got 6 for the season, and he scored the first in the game, and Menjivar scored our second. And then back-to-back 1-1 draws. First at home to Bristol City, Morpay gave Bristol City the lead. Woodman, I don't know what he was doing for the goal, came for the ball and just watched it in the air, and it just seemed to hit against the striker and go in. And Webster did score a fabulous goal to put us back on old terms just before the break, but sadly it was just a point for us in that game. And then a 1-1 draw against Brentford away from home as well. Canyoz gave the host the lead, but Gregors did bail us out with virtually his second touch, coming off the bench, received the ball from Webster, got it out of his feet, and fired in the equalising goal to give us a point. So yeah, it's been an inconsistent run of form. As you can see, 3 defeats in our last 4 games, just 1 clean sheet in these last 4 games as well. But we're now undefeated in 7 games. So after a run of 3 defeats in our last 5, to have no losses in our last 7, yeah, okay, 4 draws is part of that streak, but not bad at all. Not bad at all. So we are, of course, out of the Carabao Cup now, losing to Blackburn Rovers. We did reach the third round at the board arse, but in the Championship, as you can see, due to this nice little unbeaten streak here, where are we? We're currently sitting in 5th place with 17 games played, 30 points, and 3 points in the playoffs right now. So it's not been a bad run, and hopefully we can stay in the playoffs for the majority of the season. So our games today are indeed against West Brom at home, who are the early pace setters in the league, just 1 defeat in 16 games, 37 points, already 6 points clear of Fulham in second. And Middlesbrough away at the Riverside, who are right now next to us and basically just separated by the 1 goal in goal difference. So I thought I'd come back early for these 2 games, as they should be better than the Oxford and Cardiff games, even though Oxford has still had a really good start. Let's dive into it then. Our first game today, as I forgot that it's not 3 o'clock, it's 2 o'clock. 1 second. Here we go. Our first game is going to be against West Brom, and let's dive into it now. Of course, we faced West Brom quite a few times in the series already. First, of course, in the FA Cup when they knocked us out in the quarterfinals, and we faced them in the Championship 4 times as well. And as you can see, the record, it's not been great. When you look at the form, you can see that it's probably going to be only 1 winner in this game, but we're still undefeated at the Den in the Championship. We have lost in the Cup, of course, to Blackburn. We're still undefeated in the Championship, so hopefully our good home form in the league will see us get at least a point here, which I would certainly take, despite the fact that would be currently 4 draws in our last 5 games. So I will make some change to the line. I'm going to put Cooper back in for Radu and Cheetah. Romeo is still currently hobbling right now with an injury that he picked up, and he should be fit enough to play against Middlesbrough because we've got an international break after this. And I might make 1 or 2 changes as well. Might put Garby back in the team. He's had a good season for us so far. And I might give Wallace a start down the right-hand side for Clinton as well. And I think I will also take out Brito for Gregory. And yeah, he scored in the last game off the bench, so we'll give Gregory a start and have the 2 young kids on the bench, and Gregory and O'Brien starting up top together. So yeah, let's go with that lineup. I'm fine with that, and our instructions are pretty much as they've always been throughout the entire season so far, because it's working quite well. So why change a not necessarily winning formula, but good enough for me. So this team's again in 4-4-2. Freddie's in goal. Should we give Freddie a game off and put Long in? I'm not against doing that, actually. Let's put Long in goal for the game, actually, and have Freddie on the bench. A back 4 of Meredith, Hutchinson, Cooper and Abate, with Menjivar on the left, Wallace on the right, and in the middle, Tunnicliffe and Garby. And up top together, O'Brien and Lee Gregory. And on the bench, Woodman, the Cheetah, Ferguson, Fulton, Webster, Black and Brito as well. First game, it's West Brom. We always lose against the Baggies. I'm pretty sure we will again. But come on, you Lions, let's get a point. Obviously, West Brom after such a good start this season, you would definitely say that they are probably going to get promoted at this rate. But if we can inflict just their second defeat on them this season, I would absolutely love that. A return to winning ways and big 3 points here, and that is the perfect start as well. Jed Wallace to Ricardo Menjivar, and the El Salvador left winger puts us in front inside the first 2 minutes. This is a really exciting young prospect here. Gets on the end of the Wallace cross and heads it home. He's already scored like 2 headers this season, and there's another one there as he turns the cross home. And the kids are really turning up this season. We've put a lot of faith in our youngsters, and they are doing really well. Black, our top scorer, with 6. Brito scored a few as well. Obviously, Menjivar's now got his 3rd of the season, I do believe, as well. And Garvey's been good too. Webster's been great. The kids this season, you know, we put a lot of faith in them, but they're doing really well. And our new signings are looking quite impressive. So 1-0, and as Garvey makes the interception, another chance here on the counter. Greggs to O'Brien. We could go 2 goals up here early, out wide towards the goal scorer Menjivar, who crosses, headed clear, and Scott McTominay flicks on, but Garvey doesn't win it back. And here come West Brom looking for an instant reply. Diaz gets away from the Tunisian, keeps on going and shoots and puts it wide. Still 1-0. Another highlight here coming for West Brom. 20 minutes in, Scott McTominay on the ball, tackled by Yashin, and as that cross is deflected, there could be a chance on the break here as Jed finds Gregory. He's got O'Brien running over the top. He's found him. Go on, Aiden. Can you finish? Can you make it 2? No. Good save by the goalkeeper and turn behind for a corner. We miss so many one-on-ones, and it's infuriating, man. We've got the best coaching staff in the league, but I'm thinking we might need some more attacking coaches because our finishing really does let us down at times. That should have been 2. Still 1, but a very good first 20 minutes here. So second half began, 5 minutes after the restart, and the first highlight should come to West Brom as we still lead by a goal. I fully expect the Baggies to turn this game around and get themselves back on level terms and eventually in front. We've lost to them every time we've faced them, an 0-5 record, and they're such a good team, top of the league, only 1 loss this season for a reason, and it's going to be very, very tough to hold on to these 3 points. We're doing okay, but I'm not feeling overly confident of holding on to them for the rest of the game. But here is Aiden O'Brien picking up the loose ball, and Aiden, who had a chance to make it 2-0, keeps on going and finds Gregory, his strike partner, out wide towards Wallace, but it's a poor pass, and Junior Stanislas wins it back. That should be Cooper's ball in the air, but he hesitated, and it comes to Berich, tackled by Jake Cooper, then we get it back. Come on, Mill, we defended so well this season, and just as I say that, we just gave the ball straight to Diaz, and George Long justifies his selection by bailing us out. Still 1-0. We make so many individual errors, man. We defend collectively really well as a unit, and then one of our players makes an error and lets a player in, but it's still 1-0. Can we hold on? 33 minutes to go. 14 minutes to go. Really reluctant to make change at the moment as Berich finds Narsing, and Luciano Narsing crosses. Burgett is there off the woodwork, and Hutchinson scrambles it away. I never like to make too many changes when we're hanging on in there, but I might have to freshen things up a little bit here. What I'm going to do is take off Yashina Dream for Jay Fulton, and I might bring on Webster for Jay Wallace as well for a bit more energy down that right-hand side. 10 minutes to go. Almost there. Is this finally going to be the game where we get our first win against West Brom? Come on. Just about to enter stoppage time. Highlight for West Brom. Burgett through. Great tackle by Jake Cooper though. And as Abate sends it long, maybe a chance for a break here. Gregor's down the right-hand side. Only has O'Brien in the centre, but he might have found him. Oh, Gregory! Lee Gregory, goal in the last game, assist in this one. And Aiden O'Brien, I think might have got his, did I say 50th goal at the bottom there? But he turns it in, and that will do it. Millwall 2, West Brom 0. And finally, we get our first victory against West Brom in the series. What a pull by by Lee Gregory across the ground, and Aidan O'Brien, a brilliant finish, makes up for missing the earlier one-on-one chance. 2-0 to the Lions. That is going to do it. Our first victory against the Baggies in the series, and these are two massive games today, and what a fantastic way to start the episode off. West Brom only one loss all season long, and after only one win in our last four, we're going to get a big 3 points here, or are we? Consolation perhaps for West Brom. Clean sheet gone there. Lovely cross by Neom, the right back, and Bajet turns it in at the far post. It's 2-1, and I'm pretty sure there's not going to be enough time for the Baggies to come back from 2 goals down and claim a point, but if they do, I'll not be happy. Fabulous cross by the right back there, and a simple header as well past George Long, but there shouldn't be enough time for the Baggies to find a second goal. That should do it. Just hold on to the ball. Don't surrender possession cheaply. Oh, Clinton, well done, and that was stupid. But come on, just hold on to the ball and just don't allow them another chance. If they come back and get a point here, nope, there it is, it's all over, and there are the 3 points. So West Brom get a goal. We survived the late scare. Millwall 2, West Brom 1. Our first victory against the Baggies in the series. So obviously I'm absolutely delighted about that after we had an 0-5 record, only their second loss of the season. But for us, the undefeated start in the Championship at the Den continues. Still yet to lose a game at home in the Championship this season, and that does see us now move up to 4th place in the table, 33 points, and 5 points clear of Peterborough in 7th as well. So fantastic first half of the season so far. Now let's beat the Borough and try and move into the top 2. So past the international break, now moving swiftly on to the second and final game today in a 3rd versus 4th clash here at the Riverside, where either team could move into the top 2 come the end of 90 minutes. So 2 massive games today. Won the first one. Let's make sure we win the second as well. So Middlesbrough away then at the Riverside Stadium, and again our record against them not great anymore, just 1 win in 6 games against them. But I'm feeling quite confident. No losses in our last 8 games now. Let's get another big 3 points here. So I don't think I'll make any changes to our lineup. We'll put Romeo on the bench, perhaps for Ferguson, who's a little bit tired, and I think I'll just make the one change there. And yeah, they both play for Northern Ireland, Ferguson and Black. That's why we're a little bit tired. But yeah, no change to our first 11 or our tactics. Although Garvey's come back from international duty absolutely shattered. So I think we'll give Yashin a dream a spot on the bench in this game. Play Jay Fulton, or perhaps even put Rakip on the bench. We barely see him, and there's a reason for that. But yeah, why not? Okay, so there we go. Then we'll give Yashin a dream the day off, and yeah, let's go with this lineup. So one change to our lineup, then no change to our tactics. Long in goal, back for Meredith, Hutchinson, Cooper, and Abate, with Menjivar on the left, Wallace on the right, and in the middle, Tunnicliffe and Jay Fulton. And up top together, O'Brien and Gregory, who played so well in the last game, combining for our second goal. On the bench, Woodman, Achita, Romeo, Rakip, Webster, Black, and Brito. It's Middlesbrough, it's Riverside Stadium. Let's get another big win here. Come on, you Lions. So first highlight comes early to Middlesbrough as Adama Traore gets around Fulton and Cooper. He does get it clear, but as the Borough do get it back, Fabio da Silva is first to the loose ball and plays it through. That's a great through ball as well by the Brazilian, and a great chance for the Borough to go in front. They probably should have at least hit the target there, but still 0-0. First chance coming early for the hosts. Let's get our first chance here. Come on, Abate to Fulton, and now Jed Wallace on the ball, crosses to the middle. O'Brien should keep it in play, which he does, but he's tackled. But it'll come straight to James Meredith down the left-hand side as the Aussie crosses. Greg is in the centre. Oh, just over the bar. He had a bad start to the season, last year's top scorer, but he's now picking it up. Could have made it 2 goals and 3 there. So we managed to make it to half-time, still tied at 0-0. I do predict someone will score at some point, but I would definitely take this result if we can hang on to it. That would be 9 games undefeated, a big clean sheet here, 4 points picked up from 6 against 2 sides in the top 3. This would be a really good result here, especially away from home, but half an hour to go. I'm pretty sure someone's going to find the back of net at some point, but it's been a game of few chances. Who's going to take one? Who's going to get the 3 points? Well, we've been waiting and waiting and waiting for a chance, and it looks like it might come to the Lions here with Gregory on the ball. 9 minutes to go. Black off the bench is through, but has his shot saved by Darren Randolph. What did I say in the last game, man? We missed so many golden one-on-one chances, and our top scorer couldn't give us the late winner there. Still 0-0, 8 minutes to go. Oh, John, that was your moment, mate. 2 minutes to go. Another highlight as Long just claimed a corner, but I think it might come to Middlesbrough. I can see Long just launching it long and us not getting onto the end. Oh, we have Black. Go on, John. Oh, no, it's saved by Randolph. What on earth happened there? Long's kick went all the way to Black, Oh, John Black off the bench. This guy really does remind me of Brian Dodley. The similarities are unbelievable. Marvin on the ball off the bench, down the right hand side, crosses. Menjivar Randolph again. 3 incredible saves by Darren Randolph in the final 10 minutes of normal time to prevent us from finding a winning goal. 3 glorious chances to claim a late winner that would have taken us into the top 2, but Darren Randolph providing the heroics for the hosts, making 3 fabulous saves, first 2 on Black and then 1 on Menjivar. Oh, what a chance, what an opportunity, all 3 occasions, Darren Randolph fabulous, and I will say to the boys, unlucky boys, it wasn't our day. We motivated 2 of our players, but oh man, oh man, oh man. That would have taken us into the top 2 to end today's episode off. That would have been fantastic. But Randolph, what fantastic saves those were. But for John Black, it's just Brian Donnelly all over again. The start of the series and the whole save, missing golden chances. Then he came good. I'm sure over time he'll take those. But oh man, that would have been incredible. That would have taken us into the top 2, but it's okay. We'll take the point and the clean sheet. Now means we've not lost a game in 9. Big point there. 4 points picked up from 6 against the 2 sides that are in the top 2 right now. We'll take those results. We won't complain too much. We should have won that game at the end. We'll take those results. Those are 2 solid ones there against 2 really good teams. But oh man, we should have won it. But that won in today's episode of the Football Manager series, guys. So a big thank you for watching and hope you have enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated. And it really helps channel out as well. We shall return in the next episode with games against... want to play through the rest of November and December and get through to January if we can. Just looking at the fixture list here. I think what we might do is come back for the FA Cup. In the 3rd round there, it will be against someone who we don't know yet because the draw's not been made yet. And then Huddersfield away. They're right now just outside the playoffs. I think it's a good double-header there. So yeah, FA Cup 3rd round tie. Transfer window will be open at this point as well. And also Huddersfield away as well. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. And I'll see you for the next episode in my Football Manager series very soon. Oh, you Donnelly in disguise. Oh, you Donnelly in disguise.